Sano nearly ties it in the ninth. Polanco, Arise nearly tied it in the eighth. You guys had some shots and hit the ball well, it seemed like, too. They just wouldn't fall.
Yeah, our guys had good at-bats throughout the whole game. Obviously, Giolito, he's a tough customer and did a good job. Late in the game, I think we did have good at-bats. I think we put ourselves in position to maybe tie or win that game. We hit balls in the barrel. Just couldn't find a hole, or just couldn't get it done. But it wasn't because of our guys going up there and giving up at bats or anything like that. Our guys, I think, did their jobs and did a nice job. I mean, it was a game that we had to make something happen in order to get back into that game. We did. We just had to make a few more things happen. We just didn't get there. But I think our guys gave a good effort, and I think we were pretty close.
How about that debut from Lewis Thorpe?
Yeah, it was a wonderful job. He went out there, commanded all of his pitches. I think it was a nice job, and he showed everyone here what he can do. I think it's also a good thing knowing that coming in, debut, starting, going out there and doing such a nice job. I think he felt pretty good, and I was impressed by the way he stayed composed and relaxed out there. That was something that I think was key for him, and he was able to do it. He controlled his emotions and everything happening. He controlled them very well. Sort
of a mixed bag with Jake Odorizzi being named an All-Star. Happy for him, but thinking there should be at least one, maybe two more.
Yeah, we're really happy for Polo, and we're really happy for Jake, and well earned. I mean, those guys are clearly All-Stars in my eyes and everybody's eyes here. It was a challenging day, I think, also for some other guys, because I think I truly deep down believe and know that we have more than two guys that deserve to be All-Stars. We have more than two guys that had All-Star caliber years, and if it's basically done by performance and what guys did for a team that played really well in the first half and put up the numbers, if it was based on that, I think we would have more than two. I hope we can still get more than just those two guys on by the time the game comes around. We don't know if that's going to happen, but I believe that being an All-Star is a great honor, and I think that I don't take it lightly. I don't think this isn't just some sort of small award that really is insignificant. This is very significant, I think, in everybody's eyes. So I'm a fan of the guy that plays the best is the All-Star, and I think we have some guys that played the best.
What did you think of Jake's speech, kind of focusing on team and not individual, I guess, honors, and the goal being October?
I think it was well appreciated by other guys in the clubhouse. I think there are guys out there that know how well they played for the first half of this season. And again, in a moment when you're the one that is going, you're the one that's being honored, and getting this award essentially, to take a second and just talk about all the other guys in the room, I think was a very classy thing for him to do. And I think, like I said, I think it was very well appreciated.
You must have been shocked when you heard the news. I mean, what was your initial
I would say
reaction?
everyone here, I feel very safe speaking for everyone. Usually I wouldn't do that. I feel very safe doing it, saying that everyone was very surprised to hear that we only had two guys on. Yeah.
Are there any guys in particular you thought were really deserving?
Here's the issue with that. I could name a handful of guys that all could very easily, and probably some should be, All-Stars. I mean, you could look at at every part of our team and find guys that you can make not just good arguments they should be All-Stars, some guys that I think are obvious All-Stars that weren't selected. You can look in the outfield, clearly. You can look in the infield. You can look at our DH. You can look in our rotation, and you can look in our bullpen. I think you can find an All-Star in every one of those spots, and we ended up with two. And it is what it is, and our guys will be fine. They will be okay. They're going to continue to go out and play well and do their jobs. But it's probably something that you don't ever forget, having a tremendous first half like that and not being an All-Star when you think you should.
One other thing about Thorpe, he got 0-2 on 9 of the first 13 hitters he faced.
Yeah.
Is that how he goes about it, or was he drilled, challenged these guys?
I think he was locked in. I think he was throwing the ball very well. He was commanding the ball. He was throwing all of his pitches for strikes when he wanted it. He attacked early in the count. Getting ahead of all of these hitters today was what led to the great start that he had. We could probably point to any starting pitcher saying that this leads to a good start, but this clearly was a recipe for him to have success, and he did the job.
His parents are out there waiting to find out. Is he catching the flight to Oakland?
We are going to option him down, but it was a very I won't go into any specifics, obviously, out of courtesy to him, but it was an extremely positive conversation. I think he should feel great about what he just did, about what he.